when you're talking about what's in the child's best interest, y'all, that gets really complicated. And this is where lawyers are good lawyers or mediocre lawyers, because sometimes you've got facts that are completely different. I've got one parent that's really focused on academics. I've got one parent who's really focused on the health and well-being of the children, wants the kids in counseling, and is forever taking the kids to the doctor. And the other parent doesn't go to the doctor's visits, but is super invested in their academics. Those two parents, they've got best interest arguments that they can make, but they're not even related. This is apples to oranges. And when we go to a hearing, the court's having to figure out which pieces of the apples and which pieces of the oranges we want. And then you start factoring in bad facts. You start factoring in substance abuse problems by the parents. You start factoring in a 9-year-old kid who's perfectly normal and a 15-year-old older sibling that's an absolute train wreck, is skipping school and stealing things and getting into trouble. What's best for those kids is not even same between the siblings. So best interest of the child is where lawyers make money in court, because we've got to fight those out based on the facts. And it gets really complicated. Even how you present it to the court can help determine whether you win or lose on that battle. Okay, so best interest of the child, big gray area. Yes, it's in the code, but the code doesn't define what is in the best interest, because there are so many factors that could come into play, and that's where lawyering comes in.